Robinswreathery and Robin's Personalized Gifts. Welcome. We're going to be working with a new kit tonight. Just trying to find us. There we are. Woohoo! We got right on there. So that's great. Let's see if we can get right on here too. That'll be a first. Oh my gosh. Yay. Welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everybody's staying safe. Again, prayers for North Carolina and everybody else that was in the path. We're hoping that you're doing well. All right, we're going to be working with our new gingerbread tonight. She's kind of like the fox that we did, where you have to glue all these together. And then we're going to put some fabric on the back and make her look like a real gingerbread. So what I'm going to start doing, I think, is gluing these together, because last time I painted this, I painted another one. I found out it's easier to paint it once it's all been glued together. So let's go ahead and do that. Find some Q-tips here. All right. She comes with a base, whether it be the 6-inch or the 4.5 inch. She comes with 3 Christmas tree cookies and 3 layers to her. I so appreciate my husband in the garage right now, banging away. Oh, thank you, thank you. And if you missed my live today, go check it out. It's a way to make an inexpensive party centerpiece. And I did it for a child who's turning 6 today. And you could do it for anything. So the one with the tab is going to go in the middle. So we want to go ahead and just kind of clamp that. Let that glue set right up. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to go live because I had to set up for that little boy's party. Blew up like 30 balloons, and they're all on his grandmother's ceiling. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue the back of this one. I'm using CA thick, and my top popped off. So that's why I'm using a Q-tip, because it pours out really fast. I hope you all had a great weekend. We had some nice weather in Pennsylvania. Sending prayers to those in the path in Florida. I hope that they're going to be safe. So we're going to go ahead and put this on top and clamp it down again. I just found it makes it easier to paint if it's all one layer. Whoa. One. So we'll let that set up a minute. You do not have to glue those together. I will show you what to do with those. So let's kind of move all this to the side, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paint this while we're waiting for this to set up. Say hello when you're popping on. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, we need a paintbrush. Let me get that. Y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button. I'd really appreciate it. Or the thumbs up. All right. Now, I just used that paintbrush the other day and washed it all out, and it's stiff as a board. And I really should be using my angle brush on this, because my angle brush is a lot easier to work with. So let's just get that. And looks like it's not what the washed paintbrush is. There we go. Hey Tiff, how are you? We are working with our new gingerbread girl. Been thinking of ya. Hope all is well. Now, I don't know that I'm going to paint the inside. I'm just going to paint the outside. I think it's safe to undo her. Yes, I did a short video on how to make a Dollar Tree centerpiece for a party or any special occasion. And I wasn't sure I was going to have enough time to go live, to set it up to go live. And I actually got back and had time to spare. So I glued these 3 pieces together because it makes it easier to paint it when it's all together. I'm not going to worry about painting the back because we're actually going to glue felt onto this to make it look like a cookie. You could leave it open if you wanted, and you could paint this brown and then paint your little squiggly lines red. There are several options. This is a kit that you can spend creatively, make it your own. Yes, I saw that last week. I was sorry to hear that. I hope. Just send him prayers. This is actually 3 pieces glued together. The one with the tab is in the middle because the tab is what you're going to use to secure it to the base. Now, I probably could have used my paint marker on this too, and it would have gone faster. But I kind of like sometimes the white paint instead of the paint marker. Okay. So we're going to let that dry. And like I said, we're not going to paint the back. Might as well go ahead and do these then. Before I dipped it in water, I should have done that. But that's okay. These are actually going to be 3 cookies in the arrangement. And I have several options. These were designed for candle tops or centerpieces. But there are some other ideas that you might find helpful. Well, thank you. If you use the right brush and you work off and swipe it that way, you can get away with not getting paint on the lasered part. Some people use diaper wipes, which you could, but I'm just going to use a paintbrush tonight. So there's 2 of them. If you didn't get a chance to watch the earlier video, go check it out. I still have to put links in the description. I find it so difficult to record offline and then alter the film and then put it on. So I just decided to go live. Puts it right on there for you. It's not backwards and it's done. So I don't have to spend all that time editing. All right, now we can put it in there. So what we're going to do now, what I did was I went ahead and I traced the outline of the Christmas trees and the gingerbread girl to create a pattern. So now we're going to cut out. And for my watchers, all they have to do is ask for the fabric, and I can send that along. Now I'm going to go inside the line because this way I shouldn't have to trim it. It should fit right on the back just fine. So there's one Christmas tree. We even have icing that's going to go on there. Now this time I won't cut outside the lines or inside the lines, because I already trimmed it when I cut the last one. So I'm just going to follow the outline of this tree. I shouldn't have to cut any off. Would it help if I zoomed in a little? That might help. Amy and Abba are watching. Hello. If my cousin is watching, Ruth, please tell your husband I sent him a happy birthday text message last week. I do hope he's okay. I didn't hear back from him. We have silent watchers. Right, so there's those two. Let's cut out the big tree. How many of you sew? I've sewn since I was probably 10 or 11 years old. So cutting out patterns was not a big deal for me. You're going to be safe, aren't you, Tiff, from the newest hurricane forming? There we go. We will save those. No problem. All right. One more should be good. Oh, good. It's like Florida is going to get the brunt of it. Continue to keep them in our prayers. Our local community is sending down some stuff for the people in Asheville, so I'm hoping that helps a lot of people. You're seeing this design start to finish. Like I said, I'm cutting on the inside of the line because the outside, I trimmed the outside and we don't want it that big. Although if it hung over, that would be okay because you could just trim it, but it's excess work. And this is Gingerbread Week. go. Now we can see how well we did. OMG. Is she not adorable? I'm thinking she may need some eyes, though. We may have to send her with some eyes. So let's go ahead and see if that's dry. Yep, it is. So might have a little trimming to do on this one. Well, we'll just go ahead. I'm going to use hot glue on this, because I think the hot glue will do a better job of holding the felt to the wood. So what I'll do is turn it over and press it down so I don't burn myself. Okay, we got 2 places to trim. Right here. Now, why did that not? It should be nice and hot right now. All right. You're going to be fighting me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that glue off. And then I'm going to rough it up a little bit with some sandpaper. I specifically didn't paint on this side, so it would adhere to it easily, but it doesn't look like it did. That's okay. Come on. So, that should help. And you know what? I'm just going to glue the top and put the felt on. Just 2 layers there, levels. Hey, Rachel, thank you. And then we'll peel this back and do the next layer. There we go. Now there's a little bit here to trim, so I'm going to use my curved scissors, embroidery scissors. There. So that works. All right. really, you're only painting one side. You're gluing all these together, painting the top, and not worrying about the other ones. There we go. Check this first, see which way. Goes that way. Putting the glue on the top two first. Laying this on top. Pressing it down. And then peeling this up and gluing the rest. Okay. Got a little bit of trimming to do right here and right there. And there's our second cookie. These are Christmas tree cookies. Christmas tree gingerbread cookies. Now, if ever you're looking for something gingerbread, just go to my shop, my Etsy shop, and type in gingerbread. We got a whole bunch of stuff in there. So again, we're going to do the top two. Put this on. Push it down. Tootsie, lay down. There we go. It's much easier to work with curved scissors when you're doing tight corners like this. It really makes it easy to get in those corners. There we go. And a little bit over here. Okay. Now, inside these cookies, I already have the icing made for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to color the icing. Actually, I think it would be better to glue it down first and then color it because it'll be stationary. So let's go ahead and try that. So just dipping a little bit here and there. And there's a small, medium, and large here. So you want to start, when you lay it out, make sure you have your small, medium, and large where they need to go. But you don't want to glue it down and have it not fit. Although it probably won't glue down for you. This is the icing for the Christmas trees. Okay, same goes with this. You got small, medium, and large. Small, medium, So that's why I think we'll come up with maybe eyes and buttons for her. All right, so now we need our marker. This one. Yes. So see how easy that'll be to color these once they're in place. You could even add some sprinkles to this if you wanted it to look. I don't think this one's a very good one. No, let's use the bigger one. That one comes out really good. There we go. Yikes. See, it sits above the fabric, so it holds it in place for you once it's glued down. And there, we've already got our cookie decorated. Isn't that cool? I had fun designing this one, as you can tell. And there's our other one. And then here's our third one. So we're going to make these into some decorative picks for in the design. Check it out. They look decorated. I'm happy. All right, so now we're going to finish with our gingerbread girl. So let's move these. So we don't want to get stuff all over it. Give her a light sanding. Something for the glue and the felt to adhere to. And she's already got her icing, so you don't need to worry about icing with her. Thank you, Kev. All right, so let's do the top half of our girl. This way. Let's press her down. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so cute. Well, this is just like our fox. You can put them on a wreath. You can put them in a centerpiece on top of the candlestick. However you want to do it. Oh, thank you so much, Rachel. I didn't think I'd have enough time. We had a lot of balloons to blow up. But oh my gosh, she flipped over the centerpieces. And that's what I showed you how to do on the recording I did, the real short recording I did today. I showed you how to make the centerpieces. And actually, I used these plates from, I don't know if they were the Dollar Tree or the Dollar Tree that's in Family Dollar, but I had salad plates, and I glued a red Solo cup upside down. And then I used the Solo cup to hold the mesh. We even added lights to each one when I got there. She was just thrilled because it had a little frame on top that the fighter jets sat on. And after the party, because they're just held on with balloon glue dots, she can actually pull those off the cup, and she's got a little stand for each fighter jet. Hi, Judith. How are you? Judith, you have to go back and check out the other video I did today. You could use it for any occasion. All right. Voila! Is she not cute? But I think she's going to need a set of eyes. So I'm going to have to come up with something. And then here's our little Christmas tree cookies. They're going to go with her. And y'all know if you asked me for the backing, I will help you out. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. This is like our fox that went at the top of the candlestick. Okay? So there's several ways you can do this. You could do this. Thank you. Always look forward to your little notes. You could put this at the top of a gumball machine. You could decorate the whole inside with candy. Okay, so that would be really, really cute, wouldn't it? Or this is a candlestick that I actually attached a disc to the top of. So she could also be put on here. Or this is what we're going to do. I have so many of these vases, that I just don't know what to do with. And I thought, you know what? Let's put her at the top of that. And let's put some lights in there. I found my fairy lights. Isn't that cute? So I thought we'll do that with her. Because I broke my last gumball machine and I have to paint this one. So I thought, no, let's go ahead and do this. Let's put her in here. So I think this will fit through here. No, it won't. Darn, I thought it was going to fit through there. All right. Well, there's some scratches. So I'll make sure the scratches are in the back. All right. I'll just bring it down to here to the wire because then it should fit okay on here. Now, I didn't bring in, I meant to bring in my styrofoam from, yeah, here we go. All right, I have one of two choices. You can glue this to the styrofoam and stick the styrofoam to the top and decorate this like that. Or you can put this here and put a piece of this out here. So there's two ways you can do it. This is actually the 4.5 inch base. We have the 4.5 inch base, or we have the 6 inch base. So I think I'm going to use the 4. And I think I'm just going to cut this. That sounds awful. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking that'll be good. And then we'll just chop off a corner here, so we don't have so much hanging over. Like that. And then we'll glue it. And I can put this, I can attach this back here. The little, that's what we'll do. All right. We got it. All right. First, let's go ahead and put hot glue all around the top. This is a flat base on top. So I think this will work out good. So I'm going to pull this back here to the back. I'm going to see if we got this pretty much even. Nope. I have to move it back a little. Well, that's where it's going to stay. It wasn't quite even. So she does leave the sweetest comments, doesn't she? We just love her. Some morning it's like, oh, I wonder what Judith said today. She must take notes, I told her, because she just leaves such great comments. I mean, you really know she watched the whole thing, right? All right, I need to back that up a little because, let me make sure. Yep, this will fit. Isn't she a cutie? Oh my gosh, I love her. Now, because I cut this tonight and this was cut the other day, we are noticing that some of the wood is different thicknesses. And we have these tabs measured out for one thickness. And sometimes you have to do a little sanding to get it down in there. Okay, you're almost there. There we go. Isn't she adorable? Oh my gosh. And then we're going to put some of these cookies on here. I need a boo-boo with some white paint. So, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and see, all I did was glue all these together. Now see, I got a little white paint on there, but that's not an issue because what I can do is I can grab my brown and I could just color right over it. Don't tell anybody. There we go. Oh, got a little of that on the front. There we go. They will never know. Thank you, Judith. And then we're going to glue this on here. So we have something to put all our stuff in. Now I need to find something for these. But see how that looks like the icing? Missed a spot. Now, there's so many ways you can go with this. Now, let me move these and show you what I'm talking about. I do not want to break that bubble gum. Okay, I got a bag. You could go pink with her. You could go green with her. You could even take one of these Dollar Tree little containers and you could put her on top and fill the inside with lights. You have this, so we could do this color with her. And I have so much ribbon in my shop too to go with this. I even have a little rolling pin. And I have to check. I'm not sure if I have those in the shop, but I do have those, so I can list them. This was the ribbon I was going to use with her. I even have little candies, peppermint candies in the shop. I even have little flour and sugar bags. So, you can do just about anything with her. There's some more candy. There's even some candy canes. So, if you go in there, you'll find just about anything. I have some greenery in the bottom here. And that's what I'm trying to get at. But I just think with the lights, it'll just be so cute. Some of this other stuff. I even had like these. Wouldn't those be cute with her too? Like you can go any which way you want with her. She is so versatile. Alright. I know what I forgot to do though. Let me move my paint. She comes with a bow. So we gotta do her bow. I knew I forgot something. Let's just move all this out of the way. I think we're going to have to give her the rolling pin. I think that is definite. So, let me make sure I've got this the right way. Nope, it goes that way. Nope, it goes that way. No, wait. It goes that way. So. Nance is probably on her way home and she's going to say, I need her. Right? She loves her gingies. Make sure I got it right. That way. Okay, now I'm going to have to do a little bit of roughing up in the paint here to get this to stay. So I'm just going around the edge because this is bigger than the area she's going to sit on. I made it bigger so we could glue it. I may need to make it just a little bit bigger. When you see these, this is the design. So if anything needs altering, I always do it before it goes out. Just got a little bit on the outside there. There we go. She's good. She's good. She's got it. She's got swag. Now, and what's nice about this, you don't have a lot to decorate. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a lot to fill in. It's not a big centerpiece. There we moss. Might have to do some filling in. Thought I had more. Let's check. I could add some of that. If we need any filling, we've got these little pieces. This is gingerbread week, so you don't want to miss gingerbread week if you like gingerbread. So we're going to trim this. Oh, awesome. Hey, Joanne, how are you? I don't see Nanny Dot on. Everybody should wish her a happy birthday. Today's her birthday. Gets like some icing in there. There we go. Oh, I bet your grandson loves the gingerbread. Well, it's got the green on it. I don't want that to go there. I want a plain one. little filler here. So this is good for like your scrap pieces and such. Let's put that on there. Let's trim this off and use that to stick in there. There we go. That I want to save for one of those. So that I want to save for one of those. Be okay on time. Yeah. Let's trim that just a little bit. And put that over in here. Now, I'm going to get some of my berries in there. Let's see, do we want the iced berries? No. We want the red berries. But, I'm seeing a little bit in there, so I'm going to cover it up some with some of that. And I want it smaller. So I'm going to put some under here just as filler so we won't see that on the outside. All right. Yikes. Need to find a lid for that. Saying I'm going to write them and tell them how much I hate the top on their bottle. All right. Now that needs a little glue for it to stay in place. All right. Now, get this in there. She's not watching, but they're saying happy birthday to Nanny Dot. Maybe we'll just have that go up like that. Like right there. Come on. There. Now, I don't think I need this whole thing, so let's go ahead and cut it in half. And just put that in there. Use half of it here. And put a piece there. Let that set up a minute. Let some berries in here. 2. Well, like I said, I have a sugar and a flour. Okay. And some more berries. Get some going up that way. Broke one. Come on. Stop being difficult. I have to talk to my arrangements. They have to listen. I'm so dead tired. You have no idea. Crazy few days. Okay, now let's see where we can put some cookies. Maybe the big one over here. Come on, we'll go sneak in through there. And then put a little one in here. Oop. No. And then right about there. I'm just going to slide that right in there and bend it outward. It's probably not where everything's going to stay, but for now, I think it'll be okay. Ta-da! Used up a vase that's been sitting around. So we've got the little fairy lights in the bottom. This one's going to bother me. I may have to move that and kind of stick this in down here. Oh, we still got the bow. Duh. Well, let's make the bow. I love this because it's not like gingerbread per se, but it's got the colors. Hey, Monica! I made it. Monica jumped on today when I did that. Monica, she loved it. She absolutely loved the centerpieces. Right now, I think she's laying down because her grandson probably totally destroyed all the balloons. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to put this in with. That's not going to work. Okie dokie. Break this off. She's exhausted. We put up like 30 balloons in her family room, and her family ceiling, the ceiling of the family room is real high, so all the balloons rose to the top, and we had really long ties on them so he could get them and play with them. I know, my green wire. That's what I'm looking for. Wasn't it? And they're not your normal, thank you, Tiff, they're not your normal gingerbread cookies. I wanted to go something different. So I thought the Christmas cookies. And this will look so cute in a wreath, too. So it doesn't have to be a centerpiece or a candle topper. Ooh. You know what? What if we put that in the bow? Why not? We can. Let's try that. I don't know. Do you think she needs some eyes, or do you think she should just be without eyes? What do you think? I need the gooby gone. There's some stuff like from the label stuck on here. I need to get it off. But what do you think about that in the bow? Well, let's give it a shot. Just let it sit there a minute. Put that like right down in here. Now, this might be the tricky part. It's not strong enough, so we're going to wrap it around this pick, the skewer. We're going to drive it in that way. Let's give that a shot. Don't want to poke it through my finger like I did the other week, because that really hurt. Get the stick in there and then it falls right off. Okay, let's pull that out. I don't need that in there. There we go. I think we're just going to tie it onto this little piece right here. Okay, Joanne said she likes with eyes. All right, we will give her a pair of eyes. I gotta just... Wow. That just needs to go back near her. where and that needs to get pulled down. I can't really, there we go. Couldn't really see the squiggles on her dress. There. I know I'll end up moving this around. As you know me. Come on now. There. There. I don't know if I need any more. I know I need something right in there, and I'm not sure. Let's see if we just put a... No. I'll find something for it. I even had these from Hobby Lobby. You could even go pastel with her. You can go any direction with her. These were kind of cute too. I don't know. I'll play with it. She needs eyes to see her yummy cookies and a mouth to eat them. You said it, right, Tim? Yeah, I think that goes really good there. I don't know. You could just jack her up, right, Rach? We could put some sugar and flour in there. I have these in my shop. They're handmade. Yeah, there's a lot you could do. Well, look, I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. I thank you so much for joining me. And thanks for joining me both times today, Mon. Appreciate it. But check that video out. Just a cute way. See, when I leave my balloon displays and stuff, I don't want to have to go back and pick them up. And it was just an inexpensive way to make a centerpiece that could just be left behind. No big deal. There you go. Rachel said, jack it up. That's what Rachel does best. We jack it up, don't we, Rach? Ow. Turkey. Ugh. All right. You all have a great evening. And thank you so much. Rachel will be on tomorrow. And I will see you all on Wednesday for another new gingerbread idea. All right. Have a great night. Good night.